This past summer, I had the privilege of working with Special Olympic athletes from Malawi, the Faroe Islands, El Salvador, and the Philippines. Working with them has taught me a lot about how to interact with people with special needs, some of which I'm going to share with you. But first, a little background on Special Olympics. The first thing you should know about Special Olympics is that it's only referred to as Special Olympics, not the Special Olympics. The law enforcement does a torch run, which ends at the opening ceremonies of Special Olympics. The athletes start off in the parade of athletes where they walk into the arena and get cheered by all of the spectators. They compete in many events such as gymnastics, tennis, track, and weightlifting. All of the athletes from all over the world are all competing for the gold, silver, and bronze. There were many songs written just for Special Olympics, such as Reach Up LA by OAR and Fly by Avril Lavigne. Their trademark quote is, "Let me win, but if I cannot win, let me be brave in the attempt." Now on to the do's. It is important that when you're communicating with people with intellectual disabilities, use your normal voice, not treating them any different than anyone else. The next one is when you are interacting with people who have a visual impairment, be sure to let them know when you are both approaching them and leaving. The last do is to try your best to communicate with people in wheelchairs at their eye level. Now on to the don'ts. The first don't is the most important in my opinion, and it is to never refer to a special needs person as the R word. The next don't is to never touch a service dog without the owner's consent. This can distract the dog from properly being of assistance to the owner. Also, you should never try to help people with special needs unless you get special permission and get special instructions from the person. Another big don't is to never refer to a special needs person as crippled. Refer to them as physically disabled. Also, if you're trying to communicate with someone who's visually or hearing impaired, you should never approach them from behind. You should always approach them in front. But the most important thing that I learned is that people with intellectual disabilities are no different than anyone else.